I have a problem. You want to tell them about my problem?
He's got a big problem.
We're not going to see land again until we get to Spain. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We are the Travel Strongs, Ken and Corey Strong here, coming to you from the beautiful Harmony of the Seas on our Transatlantic cruise. It is actually day 5 morning, and we are recapping day 4 because we just...
I was tired.
Yeah, Corey was tired. We just didn't get a chance to vlog yesterday, but we shot a lot of footage to bring you because day 4 was Nassau, Bahamas, and we got to experience for the very first time the Royal Beach Club. But the question you're probably all asking is, what is Corey drinking today? What is your drink today?
This is a mango mimosa.
Mango mimosa. There you go. Speaking of Royal Beach Club, interestingly, when we built our house, when we decorated our house, we actually used a lot of inspiration from our travels. Corey, she is a photographer. She shot some amazing photos through our travels through the years. So we've created canvases and decorated our house with mostly art and photos from our travels. And one of the pictures that hangs outside of our walk-in shower at home is this little stretch of land in Nassau, Bahamas. It's called Paradise Island. We've always loved it. For many years now, it's been this dilapidated section of land where you could tell where like mansions had been ravaged by storms that had never been rebuilt. And it's just sat there kind of vacant for the last several visits that we've been to Nassau. And then along came Royal and created the Royal Beach Club on that stretch of land. So this canvas we have hanging outside of our shower, we probably, took that 12 years ago.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, it's been hanging on our wall for probably 10 years, ever since we built our house. And that little stretch of land has now become the Royal Beach Club. Just to talk to you a little bit about the Royal Beach Club, the process of getting there, they've made super easy. There are no tickets involved. We actually booked Corey's the day before. Since her dive got canceled, we booked her Royal Beach Club with the alcohol package. I had the non-alcohol package and she had the all-inclusive day pass package. In fact, they even gave us 15% off booking that since her dive trip had got canceled. As long as you have booked it ahead of time, you don't have to have any type of a ticket or anything. You just get off the ship, find your way to the really cool ferries that they have that take you directly over to Royal Beach Club from the pier. You walk up, they've got a reception desk, you scan in. Now Corey, because we had just got hers the day before, hers was not coming up in their system.
I got a special wristband.
Yes, so she got a special wristband. Essentially, they just look up your room. They have a list there. They look up your room, make sure that you are a part of the package for that day, and then they gave her a wristband, and then we ferried over, maybe 5 or 10 minutes?
Tops.
Yeah, very, very quick trip over to the Royal Beach Club where they drop you off. One of the coolest things I thought about that is you get the most impressive angle and view of the ship. It is absolutely incredible coming around the ship and seeing it from that perspective. When you come in the port in the morning, you are right alongside the beach club. You are looking like right down on it. And then coming around the ship on your way to the beach club on the water ferries was really, really cool. I was very impressed with Royal Beach Club. Royal Caribbean did a phenomenal job of creating this island stretch. I had high expectations, and I think it even exceeded my expectations. We would have loved to have had better weather.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Something they couldn't have controlled. Corey, you want to tell them what you were doing on the beach?
There were a lot of towels involved, and they were over me.
Yes.
Ken called me a beach burrito.
But ultimately, we didn't get rained on once.
But
yes.
The pool temperatures were amazing. I approve, and I very seldom approve of a pool temperature.
Totally agree. The swimming pools are all heated. They have swim-up bars, and they're all extremely comfortable. You would think you're getting into a cool hot tub. It's that type of a temperature. We never got stormed on. We never got rained on. It was cloudy. We did see some peaks of sun, but quite honestly...
The sky had that look.
Yeah, it had the look that it could, but it never broke loose, and we got to experience it. I was really afraid with the weather forecast that we weren't going to make it into Nassau at all, or we were going to have weather affecting our day, and honestly, we had a great chance to try out the island and check it all out and get some video footage for you. And the island wasn't that busy either. For the most part,
Lots of empty chairs.
Yeah, you could tell a lot of people probably canceled because of the weather that was predicted,
But I was impressed by the amount of chairs, because I think even on a busy day, there's enough chairs for everybody.
Yeah, there would be space for everybody there. You wouldn't be fighting for a chair like you do sometimes on the big ships. So let's talk food. Obviously, I am a foodie. Food at Royal Beach Club, I was very impressed. I know that they have increased and improved the menu since it first opened. They've added a lot of different new offerings. And I had the lobster BLT.
Do we have a picture of that?
I would love to show you a picture of that, but we don't. Oh. I have a problem. Do you want to tell them about my problem?
He's got a big problem. So he wants to take videos of all of our food. Well,
so that I can share it with you. Yes.
Guess who eats their food before they remember to take a video?
Yeah, she doesn't remind me until after I've already eaten it. And I think that's just to make me feel guilty. But I
remind him now with a stop.
I wasn't going to waste another lobster BLT just to get video.
As the fork is in his hand going for his food.
It's true. I'm not going to deny it. And she told me, like, literally as I took the last bite of my lobster BLT. But let me tell you about this thing. It was loaded with lobster.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
He shared a bite with me. Yeah. And I got a big bite of lobster. And I was like, ooh, I got the lobster.
She didn't get one because it was served cold. And I got to be honest, I'm not a cold served wrap kind of guy either. But it sounded so good that I got it. And I was very impressed. It was very, very tasty. I also got the corn fritters. Those were very tasty. What did you end up getting?
I had shrimp on a stick.
Yes.
There's a picture of it too.
And it was served hot.
It was hot.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
And she took a picture before she ate hers. We didn't eat any of the desserts. They do have like some little cakes and stuff like that. But we were so full from lunch that was really all we needed. The drinks there were phenomenal. They have about, 4 non-alcoholic drinks on the menu. We'll show you that menu. Yeah. And then, did we ever get a video of the menu?
We did.
Oh, good. Corey.
We did.
Corey got a video of the menu. So what did you try?
I had the sunset margarita.
Good?
×2. Very good.
Yes, yeah. So all around, it was a great day there at Royal Beach Club. And really, it wasn't priced that bad compared to like a local day pass going to Margaritaville or one of the other like all-inclusives. For being an all-inclusive and you getting to choose between alcohol or non-alcohol package, it wasn't that bad at all. One thing important is to know that when prices drop with Royal Caribbean, with your excursions, with your drink packages, anything on the cruise planner, if that price drops, you can just cancel it and rebook it. It gets put right back on your credit card, typically in the same billing cycle. I saved a lot of money that way by repricing those. I think I got into the Royal Beach Club with my non-alcohol package for like $80. And Corey's, they were actually offering on the ship $114. And then with the 15% off, she got it for like $97.
It's a lot cheaper than the dive.
Yeah. So we actually got onboard credit back for her dive getting canceled as well that we still have to spend. So you have to maybe find you a spa treatment to add in there. Now, departing the beach club, coming back over to the ship, once again, piece of cake. You just walk right back up to the ramps. There's 2 different ramps. There's one on each end of the island. You can go to either one. We did find that the one closest to Atlantis was much less busy. We were the only 2 people in the top of our water ferry coming back to the ship, and we pull up next to the other water ferry that came from the other ramp, and it was absolutely packed.
Oh.
So you might try the one closest to Atlantis if you are looking for a nice relaxing trip back. But they do have 5 water ferries. We were on the flirty flamingo. I think we were on it both ways.
We were.
Yeah, and then you get a really cool view around the front of the ship. They don't bring you back to the same place you get on the water ferries. They actually bring you back to the other side. So you do have to go back through port security.
But you just kind of shop.
Yeah, and that gives you an opportunity to kind of wander through the shops because you are dropped off on the outside of security. You're still in the port area, but you're just dropped off on the outside, so you can kind of wander through the shops and then make your way back to the ship. Coming through the checkpoint was super easy. There was a huge crowd ahead of us, and I thought, man, if this is like a TSA check, it's gonna take forever. But they were just moving people through, just checking photo IDs, checking your set sail pass, just to make sure that you were supposed to be heading toward the ships. But overall, it was a very easy on, off. It was very convenient. Royal Caribbean's done an amazing job of making that so easy. So when we got back on board, we were kind of just ready to chill. Well, okay, warm up for Corey.
I say chill. Warm up.
Yeah. So we went in, and for the first time, we hit the suite deck. We hit the hot tub for a little bit, and then came back to the room to watch Sail Away. This was a different kind of sail away because we were seeing land for the last time for 8 days. We will be at sea now for 8 days. We're not going to see land again until we get to Spain. So after dinner last night, I had reservations for Voices, and Corey was getting a little tired, but she did agree to go back to the comedy club with me to catch the comedy club one more time. Our royal comedians, Rick and Kirk, and last night the crowd reacted much better. A lot of times the comedians struggle on that first night. That's when we call it the first comedy show, because the guests are so tired and they aren't as responsive. And last night's show was pretty good. It was neat to see them round 2 with a different crowd and a different reaction. We did that. Corey came back to the room. She was ready for bed. One of the disappointing things about this cruise is when I booked on Harmony, they still had Grease the musical on here. And Corey is not crazy about musicals. I'm not either, but Royal Caribbean has amazing Broadway musicals. They do have really high quality entertainment. They had Grease the musical on this ship when I booked it. Unfortunately, Royal Caribbean could not renew the contract agreement to keep Grease on the ships, so therefore they had to pull Grease. So Voices is a Royal Caribbean original show that they use kind of to fill the hole since Grease is gone. They do have another original show later this cruise called Columbus the Musical, which I love. It's kind of a parody type of a show. So that's pretty much it, wrapping up on day 4. Thanks so much for joining us. If you like our content, be sure to like and subscribe. That's just going to help us build the channel and know we're headed in the right direction. So whether you're here to learn more about us, learn more about cruising, or just to take a break in your daily routine, we'd love to have you on board. So until next time, be kind to one another, eat dessert first, and travel strong.
Cheers.
We'll see you.